Namaste and welcome, dear friends, to today's meditation session. The theme for today is truthfulness. The Mundaka Upanishad says, Satyameva Jayate. That means truth alone triumphs. And this timeless declaration expresses that truth is not just a moral principle to be followed. It is the very power or the essence on which the universe is based. In the Bible, Jesus Christ says, the truth shall set you free. So, what truth is being talked of? It is talked about the eternal reality. But in terms of truthfulness, what is then truthfulness? Truthfulness is not just the absence of lies. It is living in accordance to what reality is, means attuning your speech, your thoughts, and your actions in synchronicity with the eternal truth. And when someone is able to harmonize their speech, their actions, and their thoughts, then what happens? They are filled with that intense peace, and they are filled with a courage and a confidence that they can easily stand, unafraid and without anxiety in front of anybody, because that peace then removes all guilt, it removes all confusion, and it removes all fear. The Bhagavad Gita, however, adds two more qualities to truthfulness. Yes, it is important to be honest when we speak, but the Gita says that your speech should also be beneficial and uplifting. Besides that, it should always also be pleasant. So that means honest speech, beneficial speech, and pleasant speech. Now, there are many situations in life where we do need to speak the truth, though it is not pleasant. A simple example would be when a doctor has to talk to the relative of a patient who is dying or is dead. This truth has to be conveyed, although it is unpleasant. So, in that case, the speaker should speak this truth with a centeredness, with a calmness, and with a lot of compassion. And there are similar such situations in life where you have to speak the truth, although the truth may be harsh. But yet, if there is love in your heart, and love is the highest truth we know, and you speak the truth with honesty, not only honesty, of course, because in a sense that it is uplifting to the other person by the virtue of your calmness, by the virtue of your compassion, that is what is going to lift even the gravest of truth that you have to convey to somebody. When we talk of relationships, truth is that which creates trust between individuals. You would have noticed in your life that a truthful person inspires confidence and respect. On the other hand, a person who is following falsehood will always raise suspicion and discord. And if we want that, their friendships should last, familiar relationships should last, there should be peace amongst nations, then we have to use the sacred power of truthfulness behind whatever we think, say, and act. This appears to be a high ideal, but then the ideals do not come down to our level. The humans have to raise themselves to the highest ideals. Besides being honest and truthful to others, it is also important that we are truthful to our own self, and we are truthfully able to see the situation in our lives unfolding. So most of us, sometimes want to deny the reality of our life right now, or we want to resist it, or we wish that it was something else. If we keep doing this, then we are going away from truth. So therefore, we should be able to live life and see it just as it is without any distortion. And when we are able to see our life and accept it, whether it is sorrowful or joyful right now, or whether there is success or failure, or there is health or disease, when we just accept life just as it is, this is living in truthfulness. And again, this makes us calm and steady and peaceful. So, in a sense, truthfulness is that light which banishes hypocrisy, it banishes ignorance, it purifies our heart, it strengthens our conscience, and it connects our soul with the one truth of the universe, with God Himself. So, my dear friends, let us begin today's meditation with a prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, friend, beloved God, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashay, Swami Sri Yukteswar Ji, beloved Gurudev Paramahansa Yogananda Ji, saints and sages of all religions, humbly we bow at thy feet. O fountain of truth, teach me to see things as they are, not as I wish them to be. Dispel every shadow of self-deception and fear. Grant me courage to speak truth with kindness, to live truth with purity, and to love truth as thy very presence in me. May my thoughts, words, and actions reflect thy divine harmony and eternal truth. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let us now invoke the presence of God in the Gurus by singing the hymn to Brahma and a chant. And as we go into this chant, let us leave all extra thoughts that don't belong to this moment. Let us bring our mind and body together in this moment, with coming into a proper posture, relaxing our breath, focusing our attention at the point between the eyebrows, and just smiling to ourselves to prepare ourselves with an open heart and mind to receive the peace that the technique of meditation brings to us automatically. Sing with me if you wish to. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilakshayam Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna Rahitam Sadgurum Tvam Namami Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva What is this life flowing through my veins? Can it be other than divine? What is this life flowing through my veins? Can it be other than divine? In thy light, in thy love, in thy joy, I am one with the infinite. In thy light, in thy love, in thy joy, I am one with the infinite. What is this energy flowing through my form? Can it be other than divine? What is this energy flowing through my form? Can it be other than divine? In thy light, in thy love, in thy joy, I am one with the infinite. In thy light, in thy love, I am one with the infinite Om. What is this consciousness flowing through my brain? Can it be other than divine? What is this consciousness flowing through my brain? Can it be other than divine? In thy light, in thy love, in thy joy, I am one with the infinite Om. In thy light, in thy love, in thy joy, I am one with the infinite Om. What is this power flowing through my will? Can it be other than divine? What is this power flowing through my will? Can it be other than divine? In thy light, in thy love, in thy joy, I am one with the infinite Om. In thy light, in thy love, in thy joy, I am one with the infinite Om. Let's sit straight with an erect spine. Let's keep our back away from the back of the chair. Chin parallel to the floor. A smile on the face. And let's screen our entire body for any tension subconsciously that we are holding in any part of the body. So let us screen the soles of our feet, the upper part of our feet, the toes. Consciously relax both feet. Relax both ankle joints. Check your calves. Take a long deep breath in, and as you breathe out, relax the calves. Check your knees for any tension and consciously breathe into your knees to relax them. Relax both thighs, both buttocks, both hip joints. Relax the perineum and the pelvic floor, the lower abdomen, the upper abdomen, lower chest and rib cage, upper chest and shoulders. Relax the upper arms, both elbows, both forearms, wrist joints, both hands, fingers, nails. Come to your throat and neck. Screen for any tension and relax the outer neck muscles and the inner throat apparatus. Relax your lower jaw, your upper jaw. Let the tongue rest in the floor of the mouth. The cheeks are relaxed by a gentle smile. Relax the lower eyelids, the upper eyelids, the forehead. Relax the ears. Relax the entire scalp. Feel that the relaxation of the scalp is entering into your skull and into your brain. Let us now focus on our breathing to relax the body and breath further. Let us do deep diaphragmatic conscious breathing. Let's take a long deep breath in through the nose, consciously expanding the abdominal wall. And then in a wave, filling the lower chest and the upper chest. Take a moment to pause, gaze upwards, uplift your eyeballs behind closed eyelids. Relax and exhale through the nose, expelling air from the upper chest and shoulder region, the lower chest and floating ribs. And then finish the exhalation by gently pulling in the abdominal wall. Inhale again, long deep breath in through the nose, expanding the abdomen, the lower chest and the upper chest in a wave. Pause, gaze upwards. Relax and expel the air from the upper chest, lower chest, and then pull in your navel to complete the exhalation. Once again, inhale in through the nose, expand the abdomen, fill your lower chest and the upper chest in a wave. Pause and gaze upwards. Relax and exhaling through the nose, expel all air from the upper chest, the lower chest, and finish the exhalation by drawing in consciously the abdominal wall and navel. Let's do a couple of deep diaphragmatic breaths on our own. The body is now more relaxed. Let us also relax our mind by doing the even count breathing. Inhaling count of 6, pausing count of 6, and exhaling count of 6. Let us inhale in through the nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now allow the breath to flow naturally and freely. Keep your gaze uplifted. Mentally, step back and become a witness of your breathing now. Feel that you are the subject watching, and the breath is the object of your vision, inner vision. Start to feel and watch your breath with the inhalation and exhalation. Feel the sensation the breathing makes at the nostrils, the nasal passages, or at the point between the eyebrows, whichever is most prominent for you. Feel the incoming breath and feel the outgoing breath. Mentally stand apart from your breath. Watch and feel the inhalation. Watch and feel the exhalation. The body is inhaling spontaneously without any control from your side. The body is very intelligent. Whenever it needs oxygen, it will breathe in automatically. Whenever it wants to detoxify and remove carbon dioxide, it will exhale automatically. You don't have to worry and you don't have to fear if the breathing rate goes down. Simply watch. Feel that the incoming breath is relatively cooler, the outgoing breath is relatively warm. Feel that the incoming breath is reverberating with the sound Hong. The outgoing breath is reverberating with the sound Saw. When the next inhalation begins spontaneously on its own, mentally follow the inhalation with the pure mental chant of Hong, H-O-N-G, Hong. And when the exhalation begins spontaneously on its own, mentally follow with the mental chant of Saw, S-A-U, Saw. Hong with inhalation, Saw with exhalation. Match the length of the breath and the length of the mantra chant. The breath should always lead the mantra. The mantra should follow. The breath is spontaneous. The mantra is intentionally synchronized on the breath. Once again, when the inhalation begins on its own, mentally follow with the mental chant of Hong. And when the exhalation begins on its own, mentally follow with the mental chant of Saw. Each breath says to us, Aham Saha, I am He, I am that, I am Spirit. Hong Sa. Let us practice Hong Sa for the next few minutes. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back. Uplift your gaze. Feel the breath. Watch the breath. Follow with Hong and Sa. If the breathing wants to relax and pause, allow it to do so. Enjoy the pauses and continue Hong Sa when the next inhalation comes automatically. Keep practicing Hong Song for a couple of more minutes. Let us now leave the technique of Hong Song aside and let us simply enjoy the peace this technique brings. In this peaceful mental sky, let us do a visualization based on truthfulness, in which we shall truthfully acknowledge the presence of a simple bad emotion that we have, and we will lay it at the feet of the Lord. Let us visualize that we are standing in front of a temple or a church or a gurudwara, according to your faith. Look at this monument of worship. Feel the height. Look at the architecture, the large entrance, the pillared courtyard maybe, the carvings outside. In humility, enter into the temple or church and look all around in sight. The paintings, the colored windows, the wall hangings, the flowers, the carpets, and the idols inside. Go in front of the deity of your choice. Bow down there, kneeling down in front of your deity. Look into the eyes of the deity and offer yourself to him or her. Pray to the Lord, saying, Lord, I have come to you today to truthfully acknowledge and accept an incident in my life which is related to a guilt in my heart. I want to lay it at thy feet, Lord. And now take a moment to think of something in the past that you feel you could have changed or behaved differently. Something which has caused a certain amount of guilt in your heart. Go to that situation mentally. Acknowledge yourself in that position. Accept the whole situation and acknowledge your role in it. And also accept the follow-up guilt that happened in your heart that you may still be carrying. And then pray to the Lord. Lord, this world is yours. Naughty or good, I am your child. I fully accept the situation and my behavior. However, I cannot control the past. But you, my Lord, are the master of the past, the present, and the future. Therefore, humbly, I surrender this incident, myself, and the feeling of guilt or shame at thy holy feet. I unburden myself today. I have come in your refuge. Please release me from the pain of this guilt. Help me to feel the peace of freedom inside. Lord, I give thee all memories of error and pain. Transform them into wisdom and strength. Thy forgiveness is the sunlight that melts the ice of self-condemnation within me. In surrendering my guilt to you, I find thy grace. In releasing my sad emotions, I awaken to thy joy. By thy grace, O Lord, I am free. Now mentally, think of something in your life that you are fearful about. Truthfully, seeing your life without conceit, without distortion. Lay that fear at the feet of the Lord now. Again saying, Beloved Lord, I am thy child, naughty or good, I am thine. I surrender to you, Lord, today. This fear that I have of the unknown or the known. I know that your perfect love will cast out the fear in my heart. I truthfully accept that even though I know that I am your child, yet this world makes me feel scared sometimes. But I find my strength in you, my Lord. Thy presence dissolves the shadows of anxiety and fear and fills my heart with calm. I am not alone. In surrendering my fears, I rest in thy eternal protection. As you sit in front of the Lord, although the shame, the guilt, and the fear were present within me, yet the higher truth is I am God's child. The Lord loves me, and in truthfulness, I surrender all the good and the bad in me at the feet of my Lord. I am free, and this is the truth. Feeling free in your heart like a child, bow down with humility to the Lord and come out of the temple, the church, or the Gurudwara, back into your room, feeling your breath and body, gazing at the point between the eyebrows. As we sit in silence, let us hear a few words by Swami Kriyananda on truthfulness. Truthfulness is not caustic statements of unpleasant facts and unflattering opinions. Such statements are usually born of pride. But truthfulness is the effort always to see the divine truth behind appearances. It is the effort to express always that aspect of truth which may prove the most beneficial. Truthfulness, as applied to ourselves, means not to hide behind self-flattering justifications, to look honestly at our real motives for doing anything, and not to flinch before unpleasant realities in ourselves. Truthfulness means seeing things as they really are, but then looking more deeply for ways to improve those realities. Let us do the following affirmation. Whatever is, simply is. I cannot change it for the mere wishing. Fearlessly, therefore, I accept the truth, knowing that at the heart of everything, God's truth is always good. Whatever is, simply is. I cannot change it for the mere wishing. Fearlessly, therefore, I accept the truth, knowing that at the heart of everything, God's truth is always good. Whatever is, simply is. I cannot change it for the mere wishing. Fearlessly, therefore, I accept the truth, knowing that at the heart of everything, God's truth is always good. Mentally follow this prayer. Heavenly Father, I will not fear the truth, for I know that truth comes from Thee. Help me to see behind all appearances Thy smiling, all compassionate gaze. Let us share with truthful sincerity the blessings that we have received with souls everywhere. Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all Thy children. Manifest Thy healing presence in all bodies, all minds, and all souls. Om. 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 Divine Mother, great Gurus, may Thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of our devotion, and may we be able to awaken Thy love and truth in all hearts. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me. You may continue to meditate. We shall meet on Thursday for our next Gita class. Om.